Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look in euro currency. So this week, volatility was very small, and actually on the weekly chart we've got another inside week. So price action hasn't made any impact on the high time frames. Monthly and the weekly market mostly stands the same, and keeps the same our view that we haven't discussed in the last week as well. On the daily chart, the price behavior, and we talked about it in the end of the previous week as well, so it makes us think that it seems that markets mostly looks like they're preparing to some upside action rather than it's preparing for a downward deeper retracement. We come to conclusion because of few reasons, First of all, usually when the market turns to retracement, it happens stronger and more with the more directional and more straightforward, because any retracement is triggered by the fear. When the traders fears, they trying to grab the profit off the table faster. That leads to more straightforward action on the price. But here we do not see any kind of fear, so we see just tight consolidation. The market hasn't reached even the first support area on the daily chart. It means that traders mostly treat the current situation not the reason for a pullback, not the reason for retracement, but some kind of the energy building, some consolidation for further upward continuation. That's how it looks like right now. And in general, as I said, the fear doesn't necessarily lead to deep retracement. It depends on the amount of the positions. So it could be not very deep, but it should be faster. And actually, if you remember, once retracement just started, I said it right in the first session on Monday. It was last week. I said that, guys, it's a bit not too fast and not good for double repo action. Usually when you deal with a double repo, it's action really very fast. Due to these reasons, we suggest that some upward action is more probable. How far this action could be? Here we return back to the targets that we have on the monthly and on the weekly chart. Despite this consolidation within the few weeks, market still stands overbought on the weekly chart, and the major target stands around 120, 120 and 50 area. It means that if even upward action will start, we do not expect real outstanding breakout and some historical rally. We expect just some spike to hit these targets, hit major levels on higher time frames, and that will create the more friendly background for possible retracement. So after that, retracement is more probable. This is what we see currently on the technical side. Besides, if you'll take a look at the CFTC report of this week, you will see that yes, euro hits the new record of the net long position. But if you'll take a look on the big background, the open interest has dropped. And this new record mostly is formed by the closing of the shorts rather than the opening of the new longs. Yes, some new longs have been opened, but they are not as significant as the last week. It means that market is a bit tired and overextended on the upward action. That may start making effect on the trader sentiment. Taking it all stuff together, we come to conclusion that yes, upward action is probable here, but it will be not too far, and retracement probably will happen once the market will hit the major targets. So that's what we see right now in the market. Which means that on intraday charts, we carefully could try to keep an eye on some bullish setups that we could get. For example, on Friday, we talked on the grabber. If you remember, we said, keep an eye on retracement and keep an eye on the grabber. Once it will be formed, you could try to take the position. And indeed, as you can see, the grabber has been formed here. Additionally, we have some indirect signs as well, so breaking of the normal double top action that we discussed previously getting these diversions here as well. And we said, if we will get the grabber, you could try to take the position with taking the long position as market really has chances to move at least to 1880. But that was intraday stuff. Now its grabber could become the point where market actually could continue upward direction. And in general, as you can see, grabber hasn't reached the target yet because it's just taken out of this top. If we will be in time on Monday, we still, in pattern will still be valid, we could consider taking the long position on the EUR with suggesting that this market will take it out of this top and reach the major targets on the weekly monthly chart. And in general, taking a look at this situation, we could say that market remains bullish until it stands above these lows, until it keeps this consolidation. Only the breakout out of this with a deeper action could tell us that indeed retracement is starting. But until market stands on this tight consolidation, because this you can see actually some kind of a triangle. So while it's flirting around it, well, it keeps the bullish sentiment on the daily chart. That's why as soon as we will see some bullish patterns inside and as this grabber or maybe something else, well, we could consider the possible taking of the long position here.